Another successful mate tournament for you guys. That's something that you guys have gotten used to. But you had to fight this year. The formidable lineup with Utah Prep in here and this great Calvary team that you guys played. But you fought and scratched and got a win.
Well, again, this year we had in the last poll, we had number 4, 6, 8, 10, and 22. So it's almost as good as like the national tournament, where maybe there's a couple more ranked teams, but you have 4 teams in the top 10 in the tournament. It's about as good as an NCAA Final Four could be. So we had a scratch. CIA, we beat them in a similar game where we won by about 8 or 10, but it was very similar. It was a dogfight. It was defensive. I think a lot of the teams here at this level this year in high school, there's a lot of real good players who will be better in 2 and 3 years, but nobody has like elite scorers, there's college scorers. Besides IMG with A-Cup, most of the teams in our league have guys that could be double-figure scorers in year 2 or 3 in college, but they're not ready to do that yet. So we're getting hard-fought, good defense, physical games, but a lot of times where they're not making college shots because it's close to college defense without college, guys yet ready. They'll get there, all these guys on both teams and the other teams we play.
Trent Sisley made a hard decision for him to leave his community, his high school up in Indiana, come down here, play for you guys. But he did it for a reason, and that was to get better at the next level. And he seems to have certainly done that. What have you seen from him?
Well, I think, one, he's gotten better defensively away from the basket, and that was something because, unfortunately, I know he had a great high school situation and a really good coach, but it was just a thing for him where he needed to play against better players that obviously aren't the Big Ten level, but they're as close as you can get in the high school world. So he's playing against almost every game we play. Every guy in that team's going to a major college too, so it's kind of like you're all freshmen in major college playing, so it's as close as you can get to be in that atmosphere. One, you're learning to share and play different roles, like you're going to have to play at first at Indiana. 2, you're going to have to defend and do those little things, or you have other guys that can come in for you, don't have to play. And that's just the real world, and it's a good stepping stone and learning process. But he's been terrific. He's a great kid. He loves Indiana, and he just so wants to be there. So I'm really happy for him, and I can't wait to see him there. And I think he'll end up being a really good career player at Indiana. At first he's going to be a contributor, and over time he'll get better and better. The kid works his ass off.
Absolutely. What type of college player do you see him being? What role do you see him playing?
Well, I think he's got to continue to develop his ball handling away from the basket against elite pressure. It's gotten better, but that still needs to grow a little bit. And hopefully his shot, he's a good shooter, but he's got to look to get it off a little bit quicker and have more of a shooter's mentality because he can make shots. So when he is open, he's ready to catch and shoot because you don't have a lot of time to get those in that level if you're not ready to shoot. But I think he's going to be, a guy that, he'll get minutes the first year, but maybe 8, 10, 12 minutes, but year 2, 3, and 4, that will keep developing. I see him as a junior, senior being a starter.
You see so many guys come through here. Talk about the growth you've seen from him. When he arrived, he's only here for a year, and he's not quite done, but almost.
Well, I think he's improved, like I said, his ball handling a lot, his perimeter skills. We do a ton of ball handling stuff in practice, finishing and transition in practice, and it's a process. It takes time. You don't get better in 2 months. He's gotten better, and he'll continue to get better. And because he's a worker, when he gets to the college weight room is stronger, just like a lot of those Indiana guys in the old days and some of the Purdue guys recently, he's going to end up being a good player there. No question.
Absolutely. Good luck in the national tournament. We'll see you in Indiana.
I appreciate it.